Well, regardless, we're here with the halftime show with Dr. Daryl Crane, head of TCAL, and I'm still really myself learning what TCAL is. I think Mike has too through this whole process, and we're here with the head of it. So, Dr. Crane, kind of take us away on what's going on here, and why am I watching a Texas and Washington team play football in the middle of Dallas?
Well, first, thank you guys for having us. We're excited that VYPE is doing the broadcasting today, and we're having some technical difficulties because of rain, because of setting up during Thanksgiving with some skeletal staff, but you guys are doing a great job. Texas Christian Athletic League has actually been around since 1991. I was with it right out of college, and I left in 2000, came back in 2009, and basically as our organization has grown, we've seen that there's a niche around the country for high-level scholastic teams, not AAU teams, but scholastic teams that are very high-level and have what we call recruitable players. So 6 years ago, we started a national basketball division, and we became the only organization in America to have 3 McDonald's basketball All-Americans in a row. So once we had some success there, we've been looking to start on the football scale. But as you guys know, doing football on a national scale is just a whole different animal, with travel, with teams, with all kinds of things like that. So we had to find the right fit. Last year, we had been talking to Trinity. We had been reaching out to some other schools around the nation that play a national schedule anyway. And basically what we were saying is, look, come under our umbrella and allow us to let you play for something, not just, kind of a national schedule and nothing at the end, and kind of a mythical, you're the highest ranked in max prep, so you're the national champions. Let's try to get some teams together and see if we can do it. So this is our first year, and next year we are hoping to have a 16-team playoff, and we'll have, 3 weeks, 3 rounds, and again, we'll come back to the Dallas area. And so we're excited, man. We're excited. We're seeing some pretty doggone good football, if I do say so myself.
Yeah, no, this game has been great so far. And so how does that allow you to navigate around all these teams who, they kind of play maybe typical Texas UIL or TAPS?
Well, most of the schools, I would say all of the schools are going to be independent. And the reason that they're independent is because they have these recruitable players, and sometimes these schools actually do recruit. So we make no bones about that. So these are the St. Joseph's, the IMGs, Life Christian, Trinity, and what we do is we say, hey, if you guys want to do that, we feel like the student athlete is going to be better in a Christian environment and in an environment where they can have the educational opportunities that they have in a smaller school. So if they're going to do that anyway, what we do is we say, hey, we have a place for you to play where you're going to be playing each other. You're going to be playing the highest talented teams in all of the leagues in the country. So I'm excited, man. We're being thrilled at the level of play here today, and we feel like our football teams can stack up against anybody.
Yeah, I definitely think with the league-wise, you could, because look at these teams. These are teams littered with D1 athletes.
Right.
When you talk to them, and maybe that's kind of an advantage you might have with these private schools, prep schools, whatever you want to call them, that allows for this kind of higher...
Yeah, it allows for higher play. And what they do is the plain and simple fact is, some of these schools that have, as you can see, this talent is unbelievable, man. These kids are lightning fast. They're high-level athletes. And what we're trying to do, vision-wise, is basically kind of take some of the I don't want to say power, but some of the control out of the AAU and the club system and put it back into the education and to the scholastic realm. So that's kind of what our goal is.
And is there a pathway to that to achieve, and on how you
can
grow? And
absolutely. What we've done is, because we're doing this game, we have several schools across the nation that have already contacted us about being part of the organization. They want to be part of that 16-team, rotation. Now we also have every other sport as well, but the main component of this is football, because a lot of times we can offer basketball, track and field, and everything else, but unless we have the football component, sometimes it's not there. So now that we have this, we'll be taking schools beginning in the next 2 weeks, formulating those 16 teams and getting ready to go.
Awesome. Well, once again, that is the head of TCAL, Dr.
Dr. Daryl Super Handsome Crane.
It's the first name I couldn't get. The first name,
That's
Daryl
okay.
Crane.
A lot of people mistake me for Brad Pitt, so don't even. I'm not.
That's what was on the tip of my tongue.
Yes, so I'm not offended at all.
But yeah, Dr. Daryl Crane, head of the TCAL Association. Thank you for stepping by and talking with us.
Thank you so much.
Talk to you a little bit more later.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We're looking forward to a great game, and I'm excited to see who the player of the game will be, and it's still anybody's ball game, man. So we'll see what happens in the second half.
Yeah, it's exciting for us. We don't have much rooting interest. Even I'm being from the area, I'm just rooting for good football.
Yeah, right. That's exactly it, man. And you know what? The plain and simple fact is, I haven't seen a good football game in a while. You know, high school, college, even the NFL. So we're excited, and I think we're seeing some Division I athletes and maybe even some guys that are going to play on Sunday here.
Absolutely. So once again, thank you for stopping by and get ready for our second half. It looks like we're just minutes away.
Thank you guys so much.
Thank you, Dr.
Great. Thank you guys, man. You guys did great.
Nice job.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
We're a few minutes away from the second half of Trinity Christian and Life Christian here on the VYPE Live Network. So stay tuned. We'll be back in a few.